Hi everyone, this is Emily Leapart here for Tailored Expressions, and in today's video I'm sharing projects from the Grad Teacher Release. If you have school-age children or grandkids, then I'm sure you know how valuable teacher and grad cards are. I know that I'm always in need of teacher cards, and this year in particular we will be celebrating quite a few middle school graduates, so I'll either be replicating these quick and easy cards or putting another spin on them. Let's take a look at the new products I'll be using in this video. The first one is the Full Circle School Stamp Set. This comes with a large circular image with school items, and it's so fun to color. It also looks great uncolored or heat embossed and ink blended. There are 6 sentiments that are easy to mix and match and pair up to create a longer phrase. The second new item is Building Blocks Well Done. This is the next set in the building block style, and these sentiments work great on their own and with so many existing products like the Starry Background and Stars Masking Stencils, as well as the new On the Block Grad and On the Block Hooray. The last new item I'm sharing is the new Simple Storage Case designed for building block strips. Just like the original Simple Strips case, this case is the same size, but the inserts are sized to accommodate the strips cut with the building blocks die. Let's have a closer look. I'm going to quickly stamp the building blocks well done on sugar cube cardstock using Oreo ink. Then I'm going to do the same on toffee cardstock, again using Oreo ink. Finally, I'm going to stamp it on Oreo cardstock using sugar cube ink and heat emboss it with white embossing powder. Now I'll use the building blocks die to cut out all these sentiment strips and organize them in the new Simple Storage case for building blocks. This is my first time using the Simple Storage system and I'm obsessed. In fact, I had to order more of these, as well as the original Simple Storage. I love these strips and so do my husband and son. It's easy and convenient to just grab a sentiment strip for any card I make. Plus, these cases hold so many sentiment strips and it would be fun to stamp them on colored cardstock too. Let's get started on my cards. This first one is going to be a teacher card, and I'm also going to incorporate the note paper background in my design with Full Circle School. I've prepared an A2 panel and I position it in the center of my MISTI stamping tool because I want to offset the circular image from Full Circle School. I stamp it twice in 2 positions using Oreo ink. Then I use Copic markers to color in the little images, and this was very fast because I chose only 4 colors and there's not a lot of shading or blending to do when the images are this tiny. I'm using peach, light yellow, light green, and light blue. You can find all these colors in the supply links below. I've sped through this coloring process 30 times the original speed. It took me about 15 minutes to color both sections. The way I've designed this card, the images would have looked great left uncolored and even without ink blending, as you'll see later. Next, I use the stitched circle stacklets to die cut masks for the images. I need to protect them so I can stamp the notepaper background around them. Then I position the background stamp over top of the panel. I angle the stamp for a whimsical look, but I check to make sure that the stamp covers the panel. I stamp the notepaper background with Sprinkles ink and I stamp it twice to get a solid inking. When I peel off the masks, you can see that they worked perfectly. Again, you can stop here, but I'm going to go one step further and use the circle masking stencils to ink blend more color and fill in those circles. First, I use Sprinkles ink to ink blend the half circle on the left. Then I use Peaches and Cream to ink blend the quarter circle at the top of the panel. Next, I trim 2 A2 panels, one from Sprinkles cardstock and another from Peaches and Cream cardstock. Then I cut them both diagonally so I could use 1/2 of each behind the panel on a toffee card base. This means the Sprinkles section is behind the Peaches and Cream circle and vice versa. It creates a subtle but fun contrast in my card design. I decided to heat emboss all of the sentiments from Full Circle School because I couldn't decide which ones I wanted to use. This stamp set does not have any coordinating dies. However, the mini strips die cuts them out perfectly. I also used the mini strips backer to cut silver glitter cardstock, which will really make these sentiments stand out. I used score tape to secure the sentiment strips on their silver glitter backers, and then used foam sticky strips to secure them to the card. I toggled the 3 sentiment strips so they were all at different angles relative to the lines on the notepaper background. The first one was the most off-kilter and didn't line up with anything. The second one was parallel to the base of the card, and the last one was parallel with the lines on the background. To finish, I used silver drip drops to embellish the circles, adding the drops to some of the circles on the image using a jewel picker and Bearly Arts glue. Moving on to my grad card, I'm using the Bitty Blender brushes with the Dahlia stencil, and I'm starting in the center with Peaches and Cream ink. These Bitty Blender brushes allow for such precision when ink blending in small spaces. Besides, they're so adorable and look great on my desk. Next, I switch to Sprinkles ink and continue outward. Finally, I finish with Blue Corn. Remember, nothing is ever permanent, so if you remove the stencil and decide it needs more ink, then by all means add more ink. I always go back over it when I'm done, so I can blend everything more evenly. Sometimes I'm too heavy-handed with one color and more light-handed with others. It looks like a mess when the stencil is on, but once I peel off the stencil to reveal the ink blended panel, it's so beautiful. I almost hate to cover it up. Now I'm going to use the On the Block Grad and heat emboss this by stamping it in Sugar Cube ink on Blue Corn cardstock. Then I apply a sparkle embossing powder from my stash and set it with my heat tool. I use the Grad Shadow die to cut it out, and you can see how sparkly it looks. Next, I die cut the same die from both white glitter cardstock and Peaches and Cream cardstock, so there are 2 layers of shadows. Then I decide on how to complete the sentiment, which ultimately reads, "Way to go, Grad, you're a star." These secondary sentiments are from the new building blocks Well Done that I shared at the beginning of this video. Before I pop those on foam sticky strips, I trim down the stenciled panel and attach it to a Peaches and Cream card base. I use liquid glue to attach all the layers to each other and the card base. Here's a review of the 2 cards. My first card features the Full Circle School stamp set, and I love that this image works for all teachers, from math teachers to art teachers. The sentiments are truly uplifting and sure to make them feel appreciated. My second card uses the same color combo as the first card and works for any gender. I love the inspirational sentiment, and of course the glittery elements and gorgeous dahlia will make the occasion a happy one. You can find all of these products in the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.